Most people think confidence is something you either have or you don't. They think confident people were born that way. But here's the truth no one likes to hear. Confidence is not loud. Confidence is not showing off. And confidence is definitely not pretending to be someone you're not. In fact, the more someone tries to prove their confidence, the more insecure they usually are. If this feels uncomfortable to hear, good. Because this video is not here to make you feel good, it's here to wake you up. Before we go any further, if this kind of psychology hits real for you, take 1 second and like this video. Subscribe to the channel as well, because on the Psychology Uncoded, we don't sell motivation, we break down how the mind actually works. That small action really helps the channel grow, and it tells me you want more content like this. Let me tell you a simple story. Imagine two people walking into the same room. One is loud, talking fast, joking, trying to be noticed. The other says very little, moves slowly, makes eye contact, doesn't rush to impress anyone. Now here's the interesting part. Almost everyone in that room feels drawn to the second person, not because of what they said, but because of how they carried themselves. That is confidence, and it has nothing to do with words. Real confidence starts when you stop needing approval. The moment you depend on validation, your confidence collapses. You start explaining yourself too much. You start over-talking. You start adjusting your personality just to fit in. And people feel that. Humans are extremely sensitive to insecurity, even if they can't explain it logically. Here's a hard truth most people avoid. Confidence is built in silence, not in performance. The strongest people don't rush to speak. They don't jump to defend themselves. They don't react emotionally to every comment. They observe. They choose when to respond. And that control creates respect. Think about it. When someone reacts instantly, emotionally, loudly, it shows they are controlled by the moment. But when someone pauses, stays calm, and responds slowly, it shows power. Not physical power, psychological power. And psychology always wins. Most people lose confidence because they care too much about being liked. They confuse being liked with being respected. But respect is far more important. Respect comes when people know you won't chase them, you won't beg for attention, you won't explain yourself when you don't have to. This is where many people fail. They think confidence means being fearless. That's wrong. Confidence means you feel fear, but you don't let it control your behavior. You don't let it make your decisions. You act anyway, calmly. Confidence is also built by doing hard things repeatedly. Not once, not twice, over and over again. Keeping promises to yourself, waking up when you said you would, staying silent when you want to react, walking away when your ego wants to fight. Every time you do that, your mind starts trusting you, and when your mind trusts you, confidence becomes natural. Here's something no one talks about. Your body listens to your behavior, not your thoughts. You can tell yourself positive affirmations all day, but if your actions are weak, your confidence will stay weak. But when your actions are disciplined, your posture changes, your voice changes, your presence changes, without forcing it. That's why confident people don't need to announce themselves. They don't need to prove anything. They don't chase attention. Attention follows them. If you're still watching this, it means part of you already knows this is true, and I want you to comment something simple below. Just write "control" in the comments if you're working on controlling your reactions and building real confidence. It helps the algorithm and it creates a strong community of like-minded people. Another important point. Confidence grows when you accept that not everyone will like you. The moment you accept that, you become free. You stop performing, you stop seeking permission, you stop shrinking yourself to make others comfortable. And ironically, that's when people start respecting you more. Confidence is not about dominating others. It's about mastering yourself, your emotions, your impulses, your need for validation. When you control those, everything else becomes easier. At the Psychology Uncoded, we focus on this exact mindset. Not surface-level advice, but deep mental shifts that actually change how you move through the world. If this video helped you see confidence differently, share it with someone who needs to hear this. Most people are struggling silently with insecurity, and one perspective can change everything. Remember this, you don't need to be louder, you don't need to be more aggressive, you don't need to become someone else. You need to become unshakable, calm under pressure, silent when necessary, and consistent in your actions. That is real confidence.